Welcome to Game 7 of the all-time All-Star League UNI Panthers 2020 season. Last game posted was Michigan State. Apparently I did not record the Iowa game. I played this season 4 years ago and recorded the games and missed that one. This week we'll take on number 1 Penn State. Penn State does look pretty good actually. An A overall. They've won 11 straight. This could be a tough matchup.
We're coming to you from inside the dome here tonight for our battle between the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Northern Iowa Panthers. With each game that's played here in the Big Ten, they seem to get more and more significant.
Penn State has a guy at wide receiver that everybody's talking about.
Nobody's talking about him.
He's the strength of this offense, an offense that can really spread the ball around. Lee, watch for him to come up big in this one.
You know me.
I'm picking the Nittany Lions.
Home crowd boos as Lee and Kirk both pick Penn State to beat the hometown Panthers. Opening kickoff, and Ronnie Young gets blown up on the block, and Penn State returns it to about the 50-yard line. First down, another big play, this time a run right up the middle, and Penn State looks serious. Steve White, the senior linebacker, calms down the drive with a nice sack. 3rd and long here for Penn State on their opening drive. Quarterback shakes off a sack and completes a big pass down to the 10. Watch him just duck under this. Pitch left. Outside linebacker Thornton's there. Wrap up another big 3rd down here for Penn State on the opening drive. Bynes looks left, and it's broken up by Ronnie Young on the replay. You see he has a shot to catch it, but I didn't hit catch soon enough. Penn State will get 3 to open up, and they've got a lead on the Panthers. Watkins will take the kick back to about the 35-yard line. Nice return. Option left. Lawson pitches to Bennett, and he picks up a 1st down. McIntyre rolls right, looks right for Justin Ryan, and he comes down with a great catch. Nice pass in between 2 defenders, an even better catch by the wideout. He'll go to Ryan again, and it's broken up. Run Bennett up the middle, and 4th down. We're going to settle for the field goal and tie it up. Penn State's next drive, incomplete on 1st down. Run left on 2nd for a 1st down. Watch this block as Thornton gets injured. Penn State with an out route, complete, near another 1st down. Be 2nd and 1 now. Trying to reverse. No, a fake reverse, complete pass down the right sideline. Penn State receiver was pushed out at about the 15-yard line. And Penn State completes another pass. Quarterback does take a hit, but gets off a great pass. 1st down here now, and he's sacked by McKinney. 317-pound defensive tackle.
And that's the end of the 1st quarter, and we've got a tie ball game.
2nd and goal now. Bynes looks to pass. It's tipped at the line, tipped in the secondary, and caught by Marlon Thomas, the junior linebacker, who returns it about 5 yards. A huge play by the UNI defense to stop the momentum. You'll see it bounces off an offensive lineman. The computer takes a shot at the pick with Kramer, but can't do it. I believe that's more tipping it. It's tough to tell if it was tipped or just goes right into Marlon Thomas's hands. Either way, great play by the middle linebacker. And the Panthers come out passing. Complete to Justin Ryan for about 25 yards. McIntyre rolls right this time. Open field is closed quickly by the Penn State defense. Brings up 2nd and 4. McIntyre looking right for Ryan again. Tipped and caught off the deflection. Ryan tries to stay in bounds. He will not. He's out at about the 5, but let's watch it again. Penn State's got a shot at the pick, but Ryan stays with it for an incredible catch.
Last time they came away with only a field goal.
Bennett stopped on 1st down, but he's in on 2nd down, and UNI's got a 10-3 lead. Penn State next possession. Kramer comes up with a nice sack. 2nd and 15 now. Complete pass on the left side. Bring up an unmakeable 3rd and 4. They're going to try a fake reverse pass, and the quarterback is sacked for a fumble, and Steve White picks it up.
Whoop and score. I love it.
senior linebacker with his first defensive touchdown of his career.
Very special touchdown.
He might want to keep that ball.
Kramer with his 21st sack. You'll see on the replay just a wicked collision as the quarterback barely has time to turn around and see Kramer before he's separated from the ball. Huge play by Steve White and Richard Kramer. 17-3 now as Penn State takes over. This will be a 3rd and 10. Bynes is hit as he throws, but he does get the pass off and nearly completes a long pass. As the Panthers take over on 1st down with the lead now. McIntyre rolls right. Is he going to look for Ryan? Yes, he is. Deep into double coverage. Ryan goes up and a nice catch.
And it's the All-American who's on the receiving end of that touchdown pass.
Great job by the quarterback to find the mismatch out there.
And I don't care who you put on this kid. Anytime this wideout steps on the field, it's always going to be a mismatch.
It'll be 24-3 with the extra point. Penn State's ball now, pitching right, and sophomore safety Andre Smith with a nice hit. 3rd down, Penn State quarterback Bynes hit again. Ball deflected in the air. I take a stab at the pick with Kramer, but as you can see in the replay, I was past the ball already. McIntyre rolls right, looks left for Blake Alexander with a nice catch.
What an arm!
Now an out route to Tony Stewart, the junior wide receiver, and he gets a few yards. He's down to about the 5. McIntyre will pass inside the 5 and nearly throws a pick. On 2nd down, run the fullback up the middle, he's stuck. 3rd down, same thing. This will bring up a huge 4th and goal, and you'll see me bring over a tight end in motion. I like to do this as essentially a second fullback. And he'll do enough to get fullback Darren Brown in for 6. Ronnie Young is pancaked again on the ensuing kickoff. Penn State will have a minute to make something happen, and UNI's kicker actually makes the tackle. Pretty nice one. Penn State with a minute left, little curl route, and O'Donnell's got it. It's down to about the 45. Devastating hit by Preston Moore, the junior linebacker. Pass to Wagner for 6 as the Nittany Lions score with just 30 seconds left in the half. A huge answer to keep this a game. Alexander will return it. And Penn State's kicker, Kenny Leach, is hurt on the play by the 6'6", 300-pound middle linebacker, Hadley. That's not a fair matchup. With 30 seconds left, McIntyre looking to make something happen. Incomplete on 1st. Incomplete on 2nd. 3rd down, he's going to scramble to his left for a nice 1st down. Picks up the 1st end, gets out of bounds. 15 seconds left from the 50. McIntyre is sacked. Hate to see that, especially when time is a factor. I like to go in and check to see if the sack was credited to anyone. It was not this time, so that's lucky for the O-line. And with only 2 seconds left, it gets off a deep pass to Ryan, puts him at about 200 yards, but they will not score.
Second half adjustments definitely needed in this one. Our score, Northern Iowa 31, Penn State 10.
A pretty close game for a team this good. Penn State will kick off to Watkins to start the 2nd half. And Watkins finds a seam, but he's run down at about the 50. McIntyre, great field position, and he's sacked again. I don't know the last time they give up 2 sacks in a game. This one is credited to sophomore Tyler Armstrong. McIntyre looking deep for Ryan, kind of zigs back and forth in front of the defender and still catches it. McIntyre looking to run, no. He'll pull it back and is sacked, a little indecisive. This sack credited to Kirk William, one of the all-time linemen. That's his 2nd of the year, obviously wasn't his fault. And the 1st one wasn't either. Brings up 2nd and goal from the 10 and give it to the fullback up the middle. Looks like he got in, he's ruled down at the 1. Coach Farley will challenge the spot. Looks into me. A couple of different looks. Tough to tell if you can't see where his knee is. It's all irrelevant anyway as they give it back to Brown right up the middle. Lions ensuing possession, and their quarterback is sacked by McKinney, the defensive tackle. I actually lined up at defensive end on this formation. Penn State now 2nd and long. Bynes will look left, And as I try to switch to a lineman for the sack, accidentally get Ronnie Young and pull him out of position, leads to the easy touchdown. Extra point attempt is blocked as I rush up the middle, and rusher Brock Daniels comes around and tackles the holder. Watkins will take the kickoff, and a great block by Darren Brown. Probably should have sprung him, but one Nittany Lion does run down Watkins at 20.
That was almost 6 points, guys.
McIntyre rolls right, looks right for Justin Ryan. That is unstoppable in single coverage. Penn State's ball now down 44-16. Looking left, pass broken up. As UNI gets the ball back, McIntyre's looking to just blow these guys out now. Incomplete to Ryan. Little swing pass to Bennett for a few. Gets off the pass barely to Tony Stewart for a nice first down, and he's got the Panthers driving again. McIntyre looking left this time. Deep for Justin Ryan. He's wide open, and he can't come down with the catches. He's hit just as the ball gets there. Second down, McIntyre looking deep for Tony Stewart, and that's broken up. You can tell by the pass coverage, this Penn State team gave up nothing easy. You rarely see the computer play this good of defense throughout the game, especially when you start getting up by 30 points. Fourth down, but not looking to punt in this situation. And on the play, Bennett is absolutely squared up, and ball is jarred loose as Penn State takes over. A rare fumble from the future all-time halfback. On third and long, Penn State looks left. Not much there, and they'll end up giving the ball back. But on first down, Penn State gets a great jump, blows up the plate, and Bennett fumbles again.
Defense with that fumble, and the head coach has got to be upset with his halfback after that one.
Obviously from this replay, the center is completely useless and leaves Bennett out to dry. Again, Penn State defense played a little differently today, all day long. But here we are in 3rd and 13, deep in UNI territory, and freshman outside linebacker Maynard in for Thornton. Picks it off and is going to return it 80 yards. Not before he pitches to his teammate, Richard Kramer, for a touchdown. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll try to pitch an easy defensive touchdown to a player with more of a pedigree. Dustin Maynard's a freshman. I'm only going to be at this school for 2 more years, so he won't have the chance to develop and make the all-time team. Might as well give that defensive touchdown to one of the legends. Penn State now down 51-16 as the fourth quarter is underway. Cronin will come up with a sack. Second down, barely gets the pass off. And I'll move Ronnie Young to corner for the remainder of the game. If I'm looking to increase the interceptions of a player, I'm always going to put him at that left corner position and manually control them, try to get some picks. Kramer and Cronin combined for the sack. The quarterback ducks under Cronin, but Kramer wraps him up. UNI ball. Incredible pass rush, but McIntyre still gets the pass off to Justin Ryan, who makes a great play.
To the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. Folks, if you're just tuning in, you have missed quite a performance. That last catch was his 3rd touchdown grab of the day. He has been so exciting.
Watch the release by McIntyre. It's one of the best thrown balls I've seen on this game, where he has absolutely no momentum. Penn State, next possession. Throw a pick over the middle to Thornburg. Holding won't matter. You'll see on the replay, Thornburg laterals it to Brock Daniels, and that goes nowhere. UNI with the ball, looking to Ryan, and that one's ruled a deflection. The pass defense of Penn State just continues all day, despite the score. And McIntyre will pass up an open Alexander for a double-covered Ryan. Ryan makes a great catch. Offsides on the defense won't matter. And they want to compare Penn State's receiver. There's no reason to even look at those numbers, but it is maybe a good chance to check in where he's at with Dwayne Tepper. He's put together a ridiculous season. Still has a ways to go. At this point in the season, he's got 4 regular season games and 1 bowl game left to catch those numbers. First down from the 2, and the fullback, Darren Brown, will take it in for an easy touchdown, his 2nd of the day. Penn State's ensuing possession. Backup quarterback in now. And he's sacked by Cronin on 3rd and 10. UNI will take over with about 1:16 left. McIntyre threads the needle to Ryan to get him another catch and a few more yards.
Why this guy is considered one of the premier passers in the game. Not only does he have the tremendous arm strength that we've talked about, but he's got all the intangibles as well. We're talking about poise, confidence.
And Kirk just bragging up McIntyre the last few games. You see Ryan's numbers there. Player of the game with 11 catches, 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. There's still a minute left though. And McIntyre's looking to Ryan on the flag route. Catches it, breaks a tackle, and walks into the end zone for his 4th touchdown of the day.
That makes it 4 times now. This guy has found the end zone.
Penn State with 35 seconds left. Now looking right, I misplay it with Daniels, just overran it a little bit, still tried the pass deflection, but he made a good tackle there to prevent another score. And that incomplete pass will finish out the game. Final score 72-16. Panthers win, but this was a hard-fought game.
Iowa looked like a team on a mission to destroy anything and everything that got in their way.
On the day, McIntyre had a great day, 523 yards, only 4 touchdowns, which isn't many for that many yards. He was sacked 3 times, which is more than UNI has given up in probably several years. Bennett only 28 yards, tough sledding today in this battle. He had 4 broken tackles, 2 fumbles, just a terrible game for a great running back. Justin Ryan, 12 catches, 430 yards, 4 touchdowns, only 1 drop. He was spectacular. You take him off this team, it's definitely a much closer game. See the O-line, they had a rough day. Ronnie Young with 6 tackles led the team. Backup safety Andre Smith was second with 5 tackles. Kramer had 3 sacks, McKinney had 2, Cronin and Steve White each had 1. Maynard, Marlon Thomas, and Thornburg all had picks. Kramer with a huge forced fumble as Steve White picked it up and sauntered in the end zone for a defensive touchdown. And then of course Maynard pitched to Kramer on his interception return. Hard-fought game, and without some big plays by the defense and Justin Ryan absolutely carrying the load on offense, this would have been a much tougher battle. Either way, the #1 Penn State team loses badly in the Dome.